Hi, my name's Eric Ferguson and I'm going to be showing you Beap objects and AU plugins in Max MSP7. So the Beap objects are these pre-made patches that you can use that are located on a convenient side menu where the circle with the B is. There are over 150 objects that are meant to emulate old-fashioned analog hardware synthesizers that are extremely easy to use. So to show off exactly how powerful the Beap objects are, right now on screen I'm actually live patching a keyboard synthesizer. All you have to do with the beeps is drag and drop them onto the Max screen and then connect the inputs to the proper output. That is usually the most challenging part of it, but other than that, because you don't have to patch anything, you can make a complex keyboard synthesizer that works in minutes. Now, in addition to the Beap, they also have more support for VST and audio unit plugins on a convenient side menu. Max allows you to use any VST or audio unit plugins currently on your computer. On the patching screen, I've taken the liberty of adding an AU plugin, the Simple Pitch Shifter, right there. The plugins are very useful because they allow you to do so much more with anything that you create in Max, and generally they're compatible with everything, especially MIDI. The one I have on screen has its own MIDI port. So the best way to figure out how to use all of these plugins is just to play around with them, which is what I've done with the patch that's behind us. Guiding you through what's happening on this, we start at the global transport. The global transport is a Beap object that functions the same just as a transport would in Max. The only difference is that you have a convenient on and off switch there, and you can adjust the beats per minute right on the screen there. What that is doing is it's sending the pulse to this metronome over here. And with this metronome, when you turn it on right there and assign it the value that you want, it actually sends out MIDI bang messages to this, the drum sequencer. So this drum sequencer is extremely versatile in that you can do two things with it. Number one, you can actually change the cells in live performance, and number two, you can actually change the notes that it will output whenever the sequencer passes by on the side. So with this in mind, not only can you attach it to patches like the Analog Drums plugin, which will generate your classic drum sequencer, you can also do things like attach it to an additive synth where these patterns right here will generate pitches. Also, I've done other things with it. You can use the MIDI data as a trigger for a playback or something along those lines. It's very versatile and extremely useful. So now that we saw the drum sequencer, there are just a few more things in the patch. First off is the gating function, these numbers on the top. I've gated the functions of the drum sequencer so they don't all go on at once. The output of the drum sequencer streams into this Beap audio mixer, which allows me to change my levels in real time and balance everything that happens in the patch. The scaled output of this then goes into this stereo output, which functions as a stereo splitter and also the essentially easy DAC for Max. I can turn the audio on or off. So now with all of this, I'm going to let you hear the results of the patch, including that synth that I live patched before.